Do tell me about it.
Tell you about what?
The ambulance in WUDINNA.
Well, we had this done in 5 years ago, when we had 50 years of ambulance service, and I'm a member of the ambulance, so the SA Ambulance Service Retired Officers Association, and we decided we'd put on a display of ambulance through the ages on show day. So we took an old ambulance over, took 2 old ambulances over, including one very much like that. That was the first one, 1965, and that was the most modern ambulance that was around at the time, because it had a 3rd door, whereas prior to that, if you had to get to the patient in the back, you clambered over the back of the front seat.
Really?
And sat alongside it, but with this, there was actually a door there where you could open and get in and sit alongside of your patient. So there you are.
So WUDINNA was a little bit cutting edge there, but that's possibly because they got an ambulance late after maybe other people?
We were about the 41st place in the state to start up an ambulance service. Mm-hmm. There weren't many around at that stage. Mm-hmm. And how it came about at WUDINNA was that I was involved in the Progress Association over there, mm-hmm. working for Dalgiddi's. Mm-hmm. And there'd been an accident at Minnipa, mm-hmm. and they brought 2 people in on the back seat of a car, mm-hmm. one of them with a broken neck. And I thought, shit, we reckon we're a progressive area and progressive town, and we treat someone like that. Mm. So that was the start of getting an ambulance together, and I pushed for it and did a fair bit of the work, and we started it. We got a borrowed ambulance in April of 1965, and then August 1965 we had our own presented to us. Mm. And I think the cost of it was $3,000. I think that's right. Cost of an ambulance now, you'd be getting up well over 200,000. Mind you, they're vastly different to the amount of equipment you've got nowadays.
What was the equipment like?
Then, you had a first aid kit, you had a resus bag with a bag, you sort of squeeze a bit of air into them, you had an oxygen cylinder, mm-hmm. you had a little bit of pain relief, a Trilene inhaler, and you had a rescue kit, which consisted of a hacksaw, mm-hmm. Piece of rope, and that was about it.
The jaws of life.
Yeah.
Basically. Mm.
Yeah. So
rudimentary sort of.
Very basic. I was a representative for Air Peninsula to the conference in Adelaide twice a year, and I'd sort of made up my mind that I wanted to be an AMBO, and it wasn't a matter of if, but rather when I might leave being a stock agent and go and be an ambulance officer at Whyalla. Mm-hmm. Then out of the blue I got a phone call from the general manager of St John to ask me if I could come to Adelaide. I wanted to have a talk, and I'd only been down a couple of days before for business for Dalgiddi's. So I went over and saw him, and he offered me the job as secretary of the St John Council.
Brilliant.
Which I thought, God, spare me. So I left WUDINNA in August 73, mm-hmm. came to Adelaide and took up the job.
Fantastic.
And had 25 years in that position.
It was different from life at WUDINNA. What did you miss about WUDINNA though?
Still miss the country people. Still miss
the people.
Yeah, still miss the way of life. Every now and then, I'd love to jump in the car and slip back to the country. But, like time passing, there's only one close friend left in WUDINNA. Mm. All the rest are fallen off their perch. Mm. So times change. Mm. There you are.